Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Tipsy Tuesday. How is everyone today? I'm here with Jessica Daniels. How are you?
Hey Sammy, what is up? I am excited to be here. Thanks so much for having me again this week.
Absolutely. Well, I had to get the blogging lady here to talk blogging. we're gonna have to show your blog a little bit. So today we are gonna go over how to double your income in 2017. The quickest, fastest way is to have a blog. Believe me, there has been plenty of time that I have wasted not blogging, trying to not accept the fact that I need to blog. How was it for you? Did you start blogging right away?
I did not, and I wished I would have. I definitely procrastinated on that for a really long time. And I knew I needed to have one. And people were charging quite a bit of money, like $1,500 to get a blog up and running. And I knew you had to have a self-hosted one, not like a freebie blog. So I was like, okay, I think I'll do this myself. And because it was such a daunting task to do it yourself, I procrastinated and procrastinated and procrastinated. And it took a really long time to finally get it up. And when I did, I realized I didn't know what I was doing. I was using poorly coded plugins, which put a nasty virus on my computer. So I ended up having to throw a computer away. So I ended up getting hosting through My Lead System Pro. And now I have a sites blog, and it is beautiful, and it's better than a regular blog anyway, and it's your own. It's still a WordPress blog, and I love it, and it's safe. You don't have to worry about viruses or poorly coded plugins, and it's just the bomb.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was the same way. Like, I just put it off. And then I tried to start. Of course, Jessica and I have been inside of My Lead System Pro since before they came out with the blogging platform. So we know the struggle of like trying to start it without the My Lead System Pro platform. And that's what happened to me. Like, every single time I went in to go do something, there was something new. Like, all of a sudden you're like, oh, you need plugins. What the heck are plugins? Which ones do I need? And just like Jessica said, there are plugins out there that will actually put viruses on your, computer, and viruses on your blog and shut you down and things like that. So having somewhere that is secure for you and being able to have all of the training and the videos that come along with the My Lead System Pro blog, absolutely, hands down, I recommend getting a blog through My Lead System Pro for sure. So today we're going to kind of go over, I know, just like Jessica and I'm sure you're in the same position where it's like, but I don't want a blog. Like, for me, it wasn't like blogging. I wasn't like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out and I'm going to be a blogger. And I'm going to make a lot of money blogging. Like, that wasn't why I started in the industry. It was just something that once I started getting the correct training from the correct leaders in the correct directions, that my business was pushed towards the blogging. So it was not something that I was gung-ho about or thought, yay, I can't wait to do this, So it was definitely a challenge. And through the blogging, I have learned so much about why it is so important to have a blog. So that's what we're going to go over a little bit today. And if you guys have any questions, I know we have a couple people watching from YouTube, so I'll jump on YouTube as well. If you guys have any questions as far as blogging goes, we're here to answer it. So we'll go over a few things. I'm going to go, you want to just kind of hash through them? We'll see how far we get.
Yeah, go ahead. I was thinking you could go through yours and then I'll go through mine.
Perfect. Okay. So I came up with 5 reasons why I think that blogging is so important, why I think that you need to blog in 2017 to change your business. So we'll go over. The first one for me is the branding you, the being able to brand yourself and have you be the leader. So many of us get into this industry and we go ahead and we allow our company to kind of be the forefront of us because it's our safe place. It's our safe zone. It's comfortable hiding behind a company who's already proven themselves, who's already, done all this great stuff, all these facts you have on them, all of that. It's so easy to just hide behind that company. But the problem with that is, one, if something happens to that company, two, when you talk to people and when you're trying to build your business and get people onto your team, they don't care about the company facts. They don't care that the company's been around. They don't care that the company has been in Fortune 500 magazines. They don't care about any of that. We tend to think that they do, but they don't. What they care about is, who are you? Why are they joining you? And how are you going to help them to succeed in the company?
Yep.
So that's where branding yourself is so important, and having a blog allows you to do that. You got anything else on that one?
Oh, 100%. My goodness, I totally agree with you. Because you really want to differentiate yourself. Because there's so many of hundreds of thousands of reps in your particular company that are branding the company and not branding themselves. So you stand out, and people join leaders. People join someone of authority. So you really need to step into that leadership role, and a blog is going to put you there, and branding yourself is really going to differentiate you from the masses. So it's so important.
Yeah. And, you got to, one thing that I've learned in this industry is you really have to pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to what you do. So if you see someone online and they're rocking their business and their company or whatever, and you're like, and you're intrigued by them, you most likely go to Google and you Google their name. And if you can't find anything on them, all of a sudden you're off to the next person on Facebook. Like, it's just that way. We look for authority. We look for leadership when we're looking for new opportunities. And so to have yourself out there as branding your name and branding yourself just builds that authority. Which brings me to my second point, and that is multiple streams of income. When you have a blog, you can have multiple, I'm telling you, multiple streams of income. Okay, so for instance, let's just say I am writing a blog on a book that I did. I can actually have that book. I can be affiliated through that book. I can be affiliated through the blog company that I have my blog through. I mean, there's just so many different avenues that you can actually take and make money on a blog when you're blogging.
Oh yeah.
So, and then leads, another thing is when you're blogging and you're, pointing them towards your video for your company or towards an affiliate program or whatever, they are going to be opting into a capture page to capture their information. And therefore, you'll be getting leads from blogs you did months ago, years ago. I mean, like Ray Higdon's one of the biggest bloggers that I know, and he is still getting leads and making income off of blogs that, like, when he first started blogging, his blog was nothing. It was not good at all. And he still is getting leads and making money off of 5 years ago blog posts, because it's always out there. Anything that you do on social media is not always out there, even on YouTube. You know, like my YouTube channel could be shut down tomorrow. Every single one of these videos could be gone. But I take these videos and I move them to my blog. Therefore, I own them. Nobody can take them from me. One morning when I wake up, it's not going to be just gone because, you know, whatever the case is, whatever happens, it happens all the time. It's happened to most big leaders because in order to be a big leader, you do have to step out and cross the boundaries, which can sometimes get you shut down.
Many, many, many of well-known leaders have had their YouTube channel swiped out from under them. Many. Mark Harbert, Ray Higdon, many of them. It has happened. And it does happen. As a matter of fact, they hired flaggers, because if you got a hater that just feels like hating, they can just go over, flag your videos, and pay other people to flag your videos. Boom, you're gone. And for no reason, right? And it happens. They were paying people to flag and get people's channels shut down. That's awful. That's awful. But yeah, your blog, you're self-hosted now. We're not talking about a freebie WordPress I think it's .com, or is it, no, .org is the hosted. .com, that's a freebie, but you can't put a lead magnet on there. The whole thing about having a blog is to generate leads, get people in a space where it's all you. You know, they can go in, feel around, go to your tabs, go and read your content on this and on that and your recommendations. And you want to bring people into your world to where there's no other distractions. Because on Facebook, there's distractions everywhere. So you want to bring people to you so they can learn everything about you and see everything you're doing and everything you're teaching, right? So yeah, so a free blog, you can't put a lead magnet on there at all. I mean, you could, I'm talking about the free giveaway, but you could put like links to capture pages, but you really want to have your own self-hosted blog.
Yeah, because you can't.
It's the only thing that you own online. The only thing that you own is your blog and your list. That's it.
Yep. All the rest can be shut down like that. Just as fast as you started is as fast as it can get shut down. I mean, when I first started doing lives on Facebook, I was killing it, making leaderboards, just killing everything. And they just came over and said, we're taking all of your lives and you're not allowed to do any kind of video for a week. They still have not explained to me why. I never said anything. I never had any copywriting. I never had anything. It was just, they can do what they want.
Wow. I didn't know that happened to you. Yeah, that's ridiculous. And then, with the Facebook Lives, they're going to fall down in your feed. So if you're not recording, because you can download them after. And that's what I recommend doing, because do a live and then after you're through, download it and throw it on your blog, or because it's going to fall down in the feed. I mean, yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's the thing is that, like we talked earlier, blogging can be very scary. It can be like, what am I going to blog about? What am I doing? If you're doing any kind of videos, which I highly recommend doing, you can just take those videos over. I mean, Erin Birch is like a six-figure income earner, an L5 inside of My Lead System Pro. And if you go over to her blog, she has like 3 sentences and a 3-minute video. And that's how she blogs. And she even says it. She's like, a lot of people with a lot of SEO people, search engine optimization, would freak out because I don't pay attention to any of that. And so when I heard her, I was like, you know what? That's all I'm going to do. And inside of My Lead System Pro, they already have SEO done up for you. So it literally has like a red light, like you have no image. a red light, you have no link, and so these are little things that you can tweak to get that red light to yellow and then green, and then you're ready to go and you're ready to post. It's that easy.
Yeah. And there are even apps like that will transcribe your videos, so you can have the text there, because that's what Ray Higdon does. He will transcribe. Have you ever noticed that? If you watch his videos on his blog, his text is word for word, like the uhs and the ums and the ands, everything, because he transcribes it instead of typing it out. Because some people, I think most people really prefer video versus reading, right? But some people would rather read. Like, I had a guy on one of my lives the other day, he was deaf, so that would, for deaf people, of course, reading is the way to go. So it can be that you can go that route too. There's many different avenues you can take with your blog, but it's so important to have one because it's your own, right?
Yeah, I love that transcription thing. I'm gonna need to learn where to do that and all that, because I think it's so key. Because you could be in the dentist office and you could be strolling through and you want to watch something, but you don't have your earphones, and you're not going to just let this thing play, while you're at the doctor's office or standing in line at the grocery store, so you can literally just turn the volume down and read it,
Right. Yeah.
So it's very cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he uses for that, but I know he has mentioned that he does that.
Yeah. Okay, so we have branding you, multiple streams of income, leads, making your mark online. Same thing as like branding you. You want to get online. You want to be steady. The online world is like spider webs that come in and they attack your blog, and from there they go and they see, oh, this girl blogs 3 times a week. We can pretty much know that on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we're going to get a blog post from this person. Now, and that's where you start, developing your online presence. The internet, the web world starts deciding that you are someone worthy of putting, on the front page, because you do show up. You are creating good value, things like that. So you really got to start making your mark online. And then my last thing is passive income or passive marketing. You got to have active and passive marketing in your business. Active marketing is, going out on Facebook, meeting people out at the grocery store, constantly talking to people and actively getting people to opt into your exposure video. And passive marketing is not going to pay you as fast as active, but you got to have it in your business, because just like I said before, getting paid or having a new team member or just getting a lead from a blog that was 2 years old is absolutely amazing. And so you want to have that, so that we've all heard of that, sit back and live the lifestyle of the laptop and all that stuff. Well, you can't do that only actively marketing. That happens because you have worked so hard on your passive marketing to where you can sit back, be on the beach, having a beer, and money be coming in. That's the passive marketing. So that's where you can add the passive marketing into 2017 for yourself through blogging.
Yes, it is so, so, so key. It doesn't pay you right away, but when it does catch up, because it's going to catch up with you, got to be consistent, right? When it does catch up, it is so, so, so worth it. Ray Higdon makes, I think it's like $30K a day from his blog.
And that's just his blog.
Exactly. Can you imagine? And what if it was just a portion of that? What if you were making $1,000 a day?
Right.
That's 1 out of 30. I mean, come on. It's so worth it to have those little soldiers out there working for you round the clock. It's going to take some time, but like Samantha just said, there's got to be a balance between active and passive. You just have to, if you want to yield results right now, yes, the active, go out there and actively prospect, that's going to get you results right now, but start putting in that passive every single day. It's one extra step that's really, really worth it. And I think that's what holds people up is, I don't want to have to create content. I don't want to have to do that. I just want to make sales right now. I need to make sales right now. Well, it's harder to make sales right now if you don't have trust. If you're putting content out there that's serving your target audience, that's going to build trust in the eyes of, when you're actively prospecting, these people are going to come back and look at you and see all this valuable content. And they're going to say, this is a true leader that can help me. And it's going to be so much easier to recruit them into your business.
Absolutely. 100% agree. And you get better and better the more and more you blog. Like you can't think that automatically you're going to be perfect when you first start. You just aren't. But eventually you get there. You start, adding more stuff. Everything starts making more sense to you. You just got to get out there, be consistent with it, and just keep at it.
Yeah. And there is a learning curve, of course there's a learning curve. And, if you are in MLSP or something like that, there is a ton of training that's going to help you. I mean, we have the Ray Higdon, right? We have his blogging course in our back office, the 3-Minute Expert. And he gives you tweaks. He literally goes through, and from the beginning of when he started to now, he tells you everything that he does with his blog. And there's little tweaks like the PS line and just all kinds of stuff, right? That is really, 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 really going to assist you to master it, to master blogging, right? So, Sammy, do you want me to go through my stuff right now?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to add one more thing.
Yeah.
The other good thing, along the lines of what you were saying, like all the training and stuff in the back of My Lead System Pro, so many people are scared because they don't have any content. They don't know what to write about. A blog literally requires you to keep learning and keep developing as the leader, because you have made the commitment to blog once a week, or whatever it is that you decide. Once you decide that you have to come up with one piece of content, let's just say it's one piece of content a week, you have to learn something. You have to put that into your business, which is just in itself, even if nobody were to come look at your blog, just that is going to change your business. Just making yourself keep learning and getting better.
That is so huge, what you just said. That is huge. Absolutely. Oh my goodness, yes. So Sammy gave you 5 reasons, and I came up with a couple more reasons here. And we probably kind of covered it already, but it positions you as the go-to expert. People are looking for an expert. People are looking for a leader, someone with knowledge, right? So it makes you the go-to person, the go-to expert. And it positions you as a leader. People join leaders. People join alphas, right? So you want to be positioned as a leader, and so that's what a website, your own self-branded website. For instance, my business is called Online with Jessica Daniels. That is my business. I'm a rep for weight loss. I'm a rep for marketing products. I'm a rep for Amazon. I'm a rep, for AWeber. But that's not my business. My business is Jessica Daniels. And that's what your business should be too. And it's what is it? Samuel Wall or
Sammy
Samantha?
S. Yeah.
Sammy S. Wall. I said L.
No, yeah, that's completely it. Just, yeah. Because Jessica's the go-to person for, she knows it. She knows how to work the business, and that is what makes her the go-to. And the other stuff, when Jessica is talking to someone, then she doesn't automatically go, let's put you into weight loss. She talks to that person. She finds out where that person is. If that person's passionate about their business, then Jessica can find out how their marketing is going, and if that person's looking for some marketing training, she has that option and that way to go, which is the multiple streams of income and things like that. So branding yourself, yes, Jessica, online with Jessica.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But with multiple streams of income, I think a lot of times people get a little bit confused. They think that that means more than one network marketing company, and I wouldn't recommend more than one network marketing company. But have one and then have, the affiliate things on the side, because like a MLSP, a lot of people get that confused and they think that's a network marketing or an MLM, and it is not. It is like a Harvard for online business, and it's going to give you skills, teach you skills on how to market you and your business online, effective in an effective manner, right? So, but there happens to be an affiliate side to it that is your choice if you want, right? But like Samantha just said, right? When I'm talking to people, if they're already happy in their business, why not help them and say, hey, look, how are you marketing your business, right? Because I am a part of this amazing community that's taught me everything I know. And now I have results now because of this community. How would you like to check that out, right? And people need training.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, they need training. So why not? Why not have that to offer people as well as your network market, right?
Absolutely. I mean, if you're growing your business the way you should and the way you want your people to grow, multiple streams of income just come. It just happens. You need the marketing training, so you need My Lead System Pro. You need the blog, so you need My Lead System Pro. You need the CRM, you need so then when you have team members and you turn around and you say, actually, I found this amazing place that taught me everything I need to know, set me up with my blog, blah, 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 blah. I would love to get you in for the 10-day $10 trial. You could be making $100 a month on top of what you're making inside of your network marketing company, just by helping them to be a better business person and to come home and be with their family or whatever their dreams are. You're helping them. And that's where multiple streams of income people get I think a lot of confusion, like you said. And the truth is if you're growing your business, those affiliate little streams come to you. If you can affiliate through Aweber without an account, I believe, but why would you? You need an account anyways. You need an account anyways. So why not be an affiliate? Why not, when you're blogging, say, hey, build your list, try a 30-day free trial. They click on that link, and the next thing you know, you're making, I don't know, anywhere from $3 to $20 a month off of someone clicking a link on your blog.
Yep. And wow, that just makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. It's sickening, right? I mean, it just makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And when you're on your blog, you can be an affiliate for Amazon and say, hey, I just read this great book by Tony Robbins. I strongly recommend it. Here's a link to that book. people will click on that and buy it. Boom, now you got an Amazon sale.
Yep.
So that's what we're talking about with multiple streams of income. Other leaders in the industry, I can make money from their coaching packages because they offer an affiliate side to it. So depending, when you're talking to your prospects, you dig for what they need. How can you serve them? How can you help them? And then you pick whatever they need and you get paid. It just makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But it does take a while to actually have it all come together. You just got to really hone in and understand it, and you make the appropriate changes and grow your business, and the rest just falls into place.
It does, especially when you're branding yourself. And yeah, absolutely. So number 7, for a lead magnet, right? It's so crucial for you to have a call to action when you're doing your videos, when you're doing a blog, or when you're doing like a status update on Facebook, or maybe you're using Instagram to market your business, right? You want your blog to be the center hub, like all the social media channels, like here, okay, like a wheel, right? Your blog is right here in the center, and then the social media channels are out there. They're the spokes, right? So from Facebook, you want to get people to your blog. Instagram, get people to your blog, right? Twitter, get people to your blog. It's the center hub. So you want to have a place that people can come and have a lead magnet on your website, like a giveaway. Like maybe you come up with a free report or a free ebook, or like with MLSP, we have a ton of great training that we can just give away for people's information. So that's a lead magnet, right? So you're going to have a lead magnet on your website. So that's going to be your call to action. When you do videos on Facebook, when you do videos on Twitter or Instagram now is live. They have a live thing now. That's awesome.
Crazy. I know.
That is amazing. I was thinking about starting to maybe do some Instagram. I mean, I have an account for everything, right? But that's awesome, right? So that can be your always your call to action, unless you're doing a launch or something. Your call to action should always be to get on my list, get on my subscriber list, opt into my list. So your call to action, say you're giving some value away on Facebook through a video, giving some value away, your call to action at the end can always be, make sure you head on over to onlinewithjessicadaniels.com, grab that free gift over there. I got a free Facebook training with a 77-page PDF download. It's amazing. It helps a lot of people. Be sure to grab that. That's my gift to you. It's free, right? That can be your call to action all the time. And then it gets people over to your website. They're going to opt in and see all your content, and they're going to learn to love you, like you, trust you, and be in your world. And that is so important, right? Number 8, multiple streams of income. I didn't know you had that already.
Yeah, we've that's like the best part.
Yeah, totally. Okay, and I think we went over this too. I think we definitely did. But number 9, it works 24/7, man. It's out there when you're sleeping. It's out there and when you get good at it, in the morning you can roll over in bed or roll out of bed. Your money is still coming in, right? And that's where you want to get to. That's where it takes time. This passive stuff takes some time, but how worth it is it? I mean, my goodness. What if it took 5 years? So what, right? Time passes anyway. You might as well, right? So in number 10, people are searching constantly. People are in Google all the time searching. So you want to have a way to intercept these people that are searching. And it's simple, like especially if you're in a MLSP site blog, like Sam mentioned, there is we have the Yoast SEO already in there, right? So just use a couple keywords and make sure your heading is, inside your content a few different times, and make sure you use the keyword a few different times. People are constantly searching on Google all the time. So you want to intercept these people that are always looking for information.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep. So that's really it. And I just wanted to mention, move forward imperfectly. It does not have to be perfect. It just does not have to be perfect. Fail forward fast. FFF.
I
Hashtag
love that.
FFF.
I love that.
I know, I do too. I got that from Ryan Cody McMorris.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. FFF.
That's
Fail
awesome.
forward fast. Yes.
But it's so true. I mean, I always heard consistency, consistency, consistency. And I always thought, and it is, you have to be consistent for your viewers because they want to know that you're showing up every day. The person who joins you is not going to join you because you post on Facebook 3 times a day. They're going to join you because you're consistently showing up and teaching. And you have a spot, you have a place, you are the leader that they want to join. And so but the consistency honestly is for you because you get better. That first time you pick up the phone, if you think you're going to pick up the phone and talk like Ray Higdon does to his people, you're crazy. Ray Higdon gets paid like $1,000 a minute, and you're hoping to get $10 sale by the time you get off the phone. Yeah. So you're not going to be perfect at first. You just have to really pay attention. Pay attention to what they're saying. Pay attention to how you say it. I'm doing a reading on some body language and how body language is. And one of the things that they said that was very, very interesting to me was when you're introducing yourself, you're supposed to pause before you say your name, and then you pause before you say your last name, because what you're doing is, 1, you're helping them remember your name, and 2, you're respecting your name. Which is, and they're like, you have to have respect for your name, And if you're like, I'm Samantha Wall, who? What? Like I'm almost hiding from myself, versus being like, hi, I'm Samantha Wall. It gives you time to take in the Samantha Wall. And it's little things like that, that you just keep learning as you go. When you're on the phone with somebody, if they say something to offend you, take mental note of it. Don't do it. Don't do it to somebody else. Yeah, it's just, and in our world of text messages, it's a very sensitive area. You can say something and not mean what that person's taking it as. And if they come back and they're upset with you, once again, don't just go, oh, she's so sensitive, stupid girl, I hate her. You got to go, because we want to go there, but you just have to go, what did I say? How did it come across to her? Kind of put yourself in their shoes and then readjust your conversations, because they're all going to, a lot of our world starts in text messages. That's why it's so important to be doing videos so that people hear your voice, hear your tone, hear your sincerity, and get them on the phone so they can do the same.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Totally. I love that. That's so interesting to me. Communication is something that I think people don't think that they need to work on, but communication is huge. Like, it's something that was not taught in school.
Right.
Good communication skills, so especially in this profession, communication is so, so huge. Yeah. I had a woman just quit and unfriend me because I called her my girl. like my friend. It may be kind of slang. Like I would say about Samantha, I would say that's my girl, you know, like my dog, my homie. And
Yeah.
that's what I mean. But she was older than me, and she took offense, man. And she said, "Don't call me your girl. I got daughters your age." I said, "Oh, I'm sorry if I offended you. I just mean friend." She blocked me, she unfriended me, and she quit MLSP. And she had been my member for over a year.
But that's just proof of someone looking for any excuse.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And, it's just the same way as, you know, you're going to have people who quit. You're going to have people. That's the whole beautiful thing about the attraction marketing, because in the end, 10, 20 years from now, when you're sipping margaritas on the beach with me, um, you'll know who your team is, who your people are,
Yes.
why they're on board with you, and it's really sad how people do. They look for any, like, she just grabbed a hold of that. If she has a daughter your age, then she knows that daughter says, my girl,
Yeah.
like, it's like, come on, you've heard her talk, right?
Yeah. Exactly. And yeah, you're so right about that for sure. And yeah, cuz you want to have people on your team that obviously you can be yourself around, right? And then you're going to be attracting people that you resonate with. And like Sam just said, at the end of the day, and plus, and diamonds are hard to find. Like, they are people that are really, really determined to make this work no matter what. Because I can't tell you how many people quit after 10 days. Or, you know what I mean? Like, did you really think? What did you think was going to happen in 10 days?
Yep.
What did you think that was going to happen in 2 weeks or even 30 days?
And that's where the personal development becomes so huge. Because, I mean, I've been in the industry for 3 years, and I can't tell you that there hasn't been a year that's gone by that I've been like, oh my God, like, oh gosh. But just like you said earlier, if it takes 5 years, is it worth it? I mean, like, in 5 years, you're making a six-figure income every month without effort. I mean, that's where it gets to. It gets to the point where it's, very little effort, because when you first start out with anything, just like, I like to use the running on the treadmill. Like, when you first go to the gym, when you first decide to go to the gym, I mean, it becomes a process to, what gym are you going to go to? How much money you're going to spend? And then it comes down to even opening the door to the gym to go in is tough. Getting on that treadmill, you're on that treadmill for 5 minutes and you're dying. Like, you're literally thinking to yourself, I'm going to go to the emergency room. And then pretty soon, you're wailing that door open. You're excited to go to that gym. You're on that treadmill for 25 minutes and thinking to yourself, I'm still listening to this music. I'm totally still going. You know, and it doesn't happen overnight. You don't get that, that ability to do that fast unless you're constantly doing it. I mean, writing a blog used to take me all day. All day. Now writing a blog takes me about an hour. So it's just the process of getting through it to get there is where it's all at.
Absolutely. That's like going to the gym and wanting the weights to not be heavy. You know, people, you're growing. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be tough at first, but it's so worth it, So you got to stick it out and really, really commit. Commitment is so huge too. Commit to doing this. You know, it's huge. So yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Well, if anyone has any questions, let us know. We can answer any questions for you. You can also get a hold of either one of us as far as the My Lead System Pro goes. We're both inside of there. We can both help you out. So just let us know if there's anything we can help you with, anything at all. We're here for you. And yeah, that's it for our Tuesday. Thank you so much for coming out.
Yay! I love being on Tipsy Tuesday. Tipsy Tuesday has been around for a really long time, and I am honored to be here with you, Samantha.
It's always awesome. I always learn new stuff too from you, just getting to hang out with you and stuff. It's like a whole new perspective. So I appreciate you coming out.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, guys, have an amazing day today and happy holidays if I don't see you.
Bye for now. Stay tipsy.
Bye, guys.